Hello and welcome back to a new video and to our boat tour.
Yes, it's time for a boat tour.
It's been a long time since we bought this boat now, and some of you have been commenting that you haven't seen much from the inside of our boat. And that's true, because as some of you may know, we started this sailing adventure back in Sweden in July this year, and we started it on another boat.
Lady 4.
Lady 4.
And that was our first sailboat. It was a Bison 33 foot. It was from the 1980s and took us from Stockholm to Kiel, where we sold our boat.
It was sort of spontaneous and sort of planned as well, because when we bought our last boat last summer, we planned that she would take us to the Mediterranean. But once we started our adventure in July and sailed down the coast of Sweden, we also realized that we thought that she was too small.
Yeah.
She was too lightweight, she was too small, and she was perfect for the Baltic Sea, but not perfect for the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean.
So once we got to southern Sweden, we put it up on the internet for sale and to check interest mostly. And we got some interest, and we decided to sell the boat. It was a very quick sell and very time efficient, so everything worked out very good for us. But it was a risky move since we didn't have another boat and we quit our job to do this adventure.
It was a very risky move, and we were sort of scared when we sold her. It felt like it was the end of everything.
Yeah.
But our plan was to find a new boat, and luckily we did.
We found this boat.
We found this boat, and we bought it exactly
2 weeks after we sold our boat. We had prepared this to continue sailing south.
Yeah,
so
that's pretty quick.
It was only a 2 weeks pit stop. But since it was that quick, we only did the most essential things before leaving Germany. And so we have been doing a lot of upgrades along the way, fixing a lot of stuff. So that's why this boat tour has been postponed so long.
Yes, so we have really been wanting to fix this boat so it will be our boat. And there are a couple of things that we wanted to do from the start. And one of those things was to upgrade the spray hood and canopy.
Yeah.
Ours was in very bad condition. It was moldy. You couldn't really see through the plastic windows. It wasn't great. So that was a big thing we wanted to do. And now we are sitting inside our new canopy.
Yes.
We just got this up, and it looks and feels amazing. And since it's November right now in northern Spain, it gets kind of cold.
Yeah.
But the fact that we can still sit outside and enjoy the cockpit due to this canopy is pretty great. This video is in collaboration with a Swedish company called Kapell och annat.
Direct translation for that would be canopy and other.
Yes.
It is a Swedish company, and but they do canopies for all different kinds of boats. They have canopies and spray hoods for all the production boats. It's a Swedish company that does spray hoods, canopies. They even do sails.
And they do cushions for inside the boat too.
Yeah, even though it's Swedish, they ship worldwide. They shipped the spray hood and the canopy without problem to A Coruña in Spain. Yeah, since they have all the measurements for all the production boats, it was very easy for us since we have a Bavaria 37 from the year 99. We just could click on their website. This is our model, this is the color we want, this is the model of the canopy that we would like.
They have different types of canopies. We got an XL canopy. We wanted to be able to sit here all year round, even though it's raining or if it's colder, since we actually do live on the boat.
There was no need for someone coming here and measure stuff. They had all the measurements, so they knew how to sew the spray hood and canopies. So very,
Yes.
very like efficient.
And we are super pleased with the outcome of our new spray hood and tent.
Yeah.
It made the whole boat look a whole lot newer. We actually had a boat neighbor that said, "Oh, your boat is new, right?" And we were like, no, it's 27 years old.
26, yeah.
But the look of having like a new spray hood makes the boat look really fresh. So yeah, I'm super excited about this. Welcome to our boat tour, where we will show you our new floating home.
Okay, so a quick introduction to our boat. We have a Bavaria 37 from the year 99. So the boat is 26 years old, but it's very well maintained. It has 2 owners before us, and the first owner had it for 19 years. We bought it in Germany and have sailed it now to A Coruña here in Spain. It sails very well since Bavaria doesn't have the best reputation, at least not like in the more modern time. I believe this Bavaria from 99 is like very well built. It has the Lloyd certificate, and it also has a lead keel that most modern Bavarias don't have.
Something that I really enjoy with this new boat compared to our old boat is that we do have a lot more space on deck. Like, you can easily walk out from the cockpit onto deck. Now we are on our deck, and as you can see, we have a teak deck on this boat. I really like the look of a teak deck. Some people doesn't find it very nice because it requires some maintenance, but yeah, I just really love it.
One thing I really like about our Bavaria is that it had its teak deck completely renewed 2 years ago. So the condition of it is very nice, and it's completely glued, so there are no screws and plugs, so it looks very nice. The sail setup is very easy. 1 head sail, 1 mainsail. The mainsail is a furling main, 2 years old, so that is very nice.
That is also new to us, to have a furling.
None of us have been sailing with a furling main before.
It took a while to get the hang of it, but once we did, I think it's very nice.
It's very easy to reef. We have multiple reefing points. So that's the deck. It's like we have a proper anchor in the bow with 40 meters of chain under here. A big anchor. Here you have our completely new spray hood. That looks fantastic.
Now we can actually see through the windows.
This is like an example of how good the measurements were. We just told them, yeah, we have the rail of the main in front of the spray hood with the line going through the canopy or the spray hood here. And they said, yeah, no problem, fine, we know. And they just put the hole exactly.
And it fit just perfectly, like a glove. Let's go inside. Welcome to our home and the saloon of our boat. As we mentioned, we have a Bavaria 37, and this model is called the owner's version, I think, and that reflects the layout of our boat. So in our saloon, we have a big U-shaped couch, and we have the 2 chairs. And I find this layout very nice. It's very social. We like to have people on board. Here we spend a lot of time. Here we have the stash, the wine and liquor stash. And yeah, we have some more cabinets for storage. I actually find the storage to be pretty okay on this boat. We have also a lot of storage behind the couch, so we can pull up, and here we have a few things. Very convenient. Here we have the major kitchen. No, it's not major, but it's bigger than on our other boat. So we have 2 sinks, and we have a huge fridge. And here in the kitchen we have a gas stove and a gas oven. You use it if you take this up like this, or you can have more countertop space if you take it down. And we have some cabinets with storage. And here we have our glasses and cups and plates and bowls. So this works really well. Nothing has broken yet. And on this side we have the little navigation table and all the navigation stuff like the VHF, and here is the control panel. This is for the shower and the water and the bilge pump, I think, and all the lamps. So yeah, very easy. The water tanks, we have one in the front and one in the back. So I think in total we have 300 liters of water and 25 liters of hot water, and that works very well for us. Okay, and here I'm gonna show you a really cool thing. Ta-da! Here we can have all the wine glasses. So here we can store all the glasses without breaking them during sails. So this is really nice, and I really like that somebody installed lamps inside these cabinets because it looks very cool. Now Eric is taking over because the bilge is his area.
Now when we're on the floor here, we have very easy access to the bilge, which is of course very clean and dry. No cables being tangled or like hard to get to, like very shallow bilge, which I like. Yeah, even one drop of water in the bilge is for me unacceptable. So I'm down there every night checking.
Yes, you are. Sometimes I think that Eric likes the bilge more than me because he spends a lot of time with the bilge. And here Nora has her little own cabin inside the boat.
And here we have the master bedroom. And this is where we sleep. We have our bed here. I think it's a bit small for me actually.
And compared to our other boat, we didn't have pretty much any storage for our clothes. We now have 2 big wardrobes inside the V-berth cabin. And we have one on the other side too. So we can actually fit pretty much all our stuff in here. And down here we can have our socks and stuff.
And the motor or the engine is very easy accessible. You just lift the stairs like this. And there you have it. And then you can actually go into the guest cabin here, and you can access it from the side and from the back. So you can access all the filters and like service points very easily. Have a Volvo Penta MD 2030, so 30 horsepower. And it's original, so it's 26 years old.
And it works very well, except from our little, incident that we had
With the heat exchanger.
With the heat exchanger. But now Eric changed it himself, so I trust you more than an authorized Volvo Penta workshop.
Yeah, Båtsmotoren in Flensburg.
Okay, and behind this door is what was the most important thing for me when we bought the boat. Because as you may know, if you have seen our other boat tour, our toilet was like inside our V-berth pretty much. And you couldn't really close the door, we didn't have a shower inside.
And the septic tank was under my pillow.
And the septic tank was like under our bed, and just the thought of that was not pleasant. So I wanted the toilet to be like separate, and
this is also another feature of the owner's version.
yes, instead of having 3 cabins and maybe a small toilet, we have 2 cabins and a larger toilet. And I think this is so nice, to be honest. It's a very spacious toilet. We have a window in here and we have a shower. So since we bought this boat, I have never taken a shower in the marina, pretty much. I take my showers in here and I like that. Also here inside the toilet we have some storage for our toiletries. And here you can sit and shower. It was very bright. Hello!
And yeah, we only have one guest cabin,
But that is one more than we had on
True.
our previous boat.
So it's very spacious. You can easily live 2 people in here. You have your wardrobe here, and this guest room bed is actually bigger than our V-berth, but we choose to have our bedroom in the front because we just like it more.
Right, it's more storage and
Feels more natural actually.
yeah.
I don't know why. And here you have the other hatch to the engine room, and underneath here you have the diesel tank and the warm water heater. Since we don't have any guests right now, we use this wardrobe for our sailing gear and life jackets and so on, and some hats. Right, Nora? And back in the cockpit. On this boat we have a wheel. On the other boat we had a tiller, and it was a bit confusing going from a tiller to a wheel. Here we have the setup for our instruments.
Do you like to have bow thrusters?
Yeah, we didn't have it on the other boat, so it's very nice. And yeah, it's nice to have all the instruments like very close to where you are navigating or steering. On our previous boat we had like the tiller here, but the sharp plotter was like by the spray head almost. On our Bavaria we have a sugar spoon aft, so and most Bavarias have that. So like you access the bathing platform like this. Yeah, the bathing platform is big. You have the ladder here, shower here. Yeah, nice.
And one thing I really like about, I think, Bavarias in general is that they have very spacious cockpits. So it's very big out here, and I like that because we're gonna spend so much time out here when we are in the Mediterranean. Our outside table you can put up when you want to use it. Have like this. And I really like that we can take this down completely too, because when we are sailing or yeah, just when we want more space here, we don't have to have the table up all the time. Okay, I think that was it from our little boat tour.
Alright.
And yeah, we are just super pleased with the upgrade, and we like pretty much everything about this boat, so now we don't miss anything like we did with our last boat. If you have any questions about the boat or anything, you can comment them.
And you can also follow us on Instagram. We have the same name, Sail and Doxy. We're a little bit more updated on Instagram.
Yes.
These videos are, or our vlogs on YouTube are almost 1 month behind.
And when you see this video, we are back in Sweden. So we are taking a little boat break, and we will be back here in 2 months and continue our adventure to the Mediterranean. So season 1, check. Season 2,
Coming up.
coming up. See you! Bye!